Namaskar. Today we would be talking about grace. How grace is always present, and the only requirement is for us to realize it. Like I am able to speak now is grace. I am able to see, this is grace. I realize it or not, it is grace. So, when we realize grace, presence of grace, there is an understanding, there is a knowing that everything is catered for. If we are here, things are catered for. The earlier we realize, the happier we would be. Now, say suppose there's a small child and he doesn't have any desire. First of all, he doesn't have any ego of his existence itself. When ego is not there, then the desire of being fed or desire of being entertained is also not there. The mother caters to the needs, the needs of the child and provides milk. It doesn't have to desire anything. There is no desire present in the child. Now, how the world plays up is the father of the child or the mother of the child, they also cater to his entertainment needs. They entertain the child with various toys. He doesn't have a desire to be entertained, but he is being entertained. He doesn't have a desire to be fed, but he is being fed. He doesn't find the need to cater to things on his own. Everything is catered for. It is something like as I once heard a satsang of Osho, in that he had said, life is something which we can either use the oars for crossing the river, or we can use the sails. In olden times there used to be sails. So we can either use sails and flow with the wind, and the wind will take us to the next destination, or we keep using oars. Having desires is like using oars, and you cannot fight the natural water with those oars. The only option left with us is to adjust the sails of our boat according to the wind and as per the flow of the river or ocean or something, whatever. This is the only option. We have no option. But we entertain an identity of a doer, our desirer, and so the actions have to be done. But whether the actions would be as per our planning or as per its own course, that we do not know. The day we realize this, there will be a very pleasant life to stay, just as mine. At this point, I recall a story. There were two sadhus, the senior and the junior. The senior was in a he used to say that the renouncing is the only thing. You renounce. And the younger one used to say that possessing is the only thing. So we must possess. When they were about to cross a river, it was evening time, and this younger one told the elder one that, okay, we will cross. When they crossed using a boat, this younger one paid the money to the boatman. Now, after having reached the hermitage, the younger one tells the older one, if I had no money with me, today we would not have been able to cross the river. And the older one said, had you not renounced the money, we would have been there. To this, the younger one replies, but to renounce the money also, I must have the money. I had the money and you did not. So you have to now change your thinking and posturing. He says, I am catered for. There is nothing I need to do. When in times of need, your pocket becomes my pocket. I don't have to carry the burden of the money, catering for money, possessing it, then ensuring its safety and all those things. And then replenishment, nothing. I am catered for. When I need, I will get. When there is a need for money, your pocket becomes my pocket. So till then, keep carrying the money. And this I have in my own course of life observed and experienced many times, innumerable times, this grace where things automatically get materialized. One such example was when I had undertaken a project, a construction project, on a daily wage basis. There was no contractor. After 2 odd days, the contractor had to be removed. So I decided to do it myself. That confidence itself was grace. So when I got a building plan from the architect, he had those pillars marked on it, just those dots on piece of paper. That's all. That's how he had represented. It meant that those dots had to be put on ground, which I was not aware of. So in the evening, I came across a potential landlord. There was somebody who showed me a house for rent. I met that landlord, liked the place, and then when the negotiation was going on, he asked me, what is the purpose of your being here? I mentioned I'm making a building. So he says, what is the plan and all? I showed him that very day I had got this plan from the architect, and I was scratching my head, not knowing what to do. He just saw it and he said, okay, if you need any help, please let me know. I said, yes, I do need. I don't know how to put these dots on the ground. He says, okay, I'm an architect. I'm also a builder. I will come to your location and just tell your what do you call a mason to be present over there. I said, I have no mason. I don't know anyone. Okay, no problem. I will provide you a mason, but tell your contractor to be there so that I can explain him everything and do the job. I said, I don't have a contractor also. He says, no problem. I will get the contractor along with me. You just be there. I said, okay, I will be there. So I was there. He got the contractor. He only negotiated with the contractor for me. He was the one who did all the setting out and laying on the ground, tying all those threads where the pillars and all had to come up. All excavation had to be done. Everything he did on his own. I was only observing. This is how the grace works. And when we know we are catered for, we don't have to worry, we don't have to desire. Everything is automatically provided. That's all. Thank you.